Welcome, everyone. We are now live for Tuesday's Q&A, a chance for you to ask a brief question or just have me scan you and I'll look and see what is the most important thing that you're looking at clearing. And we'll create a little bit of energy clearing, raising your vibrational frequencies so that your life will be less challenged. So let's see what we have. So brief questions. Getting my glasses are super important. Actually, I don't even have to have a story. I can just look at the energies. So let's see what we have. We're using glasses today. All right. Onako, with permission, could you clear my boyfriend, James, and his fears, more like a fear of future or of the unknown? It goes deeper and creates a lot of problems for him. He needs to relax more. Actually, he needs to get grounded. So let's see. First of all, and so this is always important. So she's letting us know that she's gotten his permission to do work. We don't work on other people without their permission. So yes, the first thing is he does not have a grounding cord. So my suggestion is to introduce him or show him or practice with him the daily 20-minute meta clearing, which you can find the links here on my website, everywhere. On the Linktree web link is also another good place to find it. So let's help him get grounded, first of all. Otherwise, it's like having a house with no plumbing. There's nowhere for the garbage, the debris, the crap to go. So let's give him a good grounding cord. And then he needs to practice staying grounded every single day. There's also no earth energy coming up through his legs. So we're going to clear that. And his worry circle goes out to the second layer where he's holding a lot of anger and rage. So anger is helpful. It's useful if you use it to get something done. If you're just sitting in it, it serves no purpose other than creating a lot of trouble, a lot of problems. And I'm also an advocate for people eliminating as much of the excess anger as possible. It's a low vibration. You can't have the best of both worlds. You can't be in prosperity and angry. They're opposite energies. So we're helping him let go of the anger. And yes, there are lots of things to be angry on the planet right now. And this is all testing us to, can we still be in our sovereignty? Can we still be in a high elevation in spite of everything that's going on around us? That is the huge challenge right now. All right, good. So he's also carrying a lot of self-judgments right at the heart. Maybe trying to prove something, prove his worth and his value. So just help him drop all those judgments, feeling like he's not doing it right, not doing enough. Okay, good. And then he's also stopped giving. So his circle of reciprocity, the energy that goes out that right arm, is blocked. So that's not going to allow him to implement, get things done, and have that outward expression of energy. And then we put the fingertips together so the energy can flow into that left feminine receiving side. And that comes up to his shoulder and then stops. So he's not receiving, not because other people are not giving to him. He's not receiving because he is not allowing the receiving. So that's what this circle of reciprocity is all about. All right, great. And so if any of you have similar issues, you're going to be receiving a healing, even if we don't have time to get to your question. And we're also going to be starting to let new people who've not ever had a clearing get clearings. Today, we'll do these in line. And also those who are in my 21-day meta-clearing program also have priority so that they can get their questions answered. All right, Michelle, we have a bit of a story here. So let's see if we can make this. Grew up in a loving family, dominant mother. As an adult, okay, so that we really need brief questions, like what is the bottom line? Please bottom line these things. The judgment, lack of approval, how can I clear my negative obligatory feelings that take me out of my element and help me to focus on my personal. Okay, so, well, let me read the whole question for those of you who can't see what we're here. Help me focus on my personal and business goal and becoming my greatest version. So anything that makes you feel obligated is generally a cord at your heart, where someone pulls on that cord, makes you feel guilty for not doing something. So let's check what's going on at your heart. Yes, so you have about 5 people cording to your heart. And your mom is one of those. So you can either use a violet flame to shift the frequency of those attachments in your heart, and they'll just let go, or you can gently pull those energies out and send them back to who they belong to. Never cut cords. That creates a residual energy. So, so those cords are now out. And let's see what else you have going on. Part of what's making it hard for you to step into your business is you have some fear entities. Let's see. There's 3 of them. And it looks like they're all in your root chakra. So they are affecting your ability to feel safe to step into your power. So for fear entities, we use a black flame. So use a black flame right in that root chakra. And so this is pure darkness. This is not about black magic. I don't know anything about magic, witchery, at least not in this lifetime. So we are just changing frequencies. This is all quantum mechanics. This is just all, this is actually science. Okay, great. And physics. Okay, there. So let's see. So now those fear entities are out. Your fear level is at 0. And then let's see. You also have about 50% anger. So you're using anger as your fuel source. So this is not a sustainable energy, and it's very hard on the nervous system. I'm a proponent of releasing excess anger so you can tap into your true power at your solar plexus. So let's see where this excess angry energy is. It's in your root chakra, so you're using it to feel safe. What helps us to feel safe is getting grounded. So you are grounded, that's good, and you have earth energy coming up through your legs. And also being connected with pure source. This is where our safety really lies, so that we can really step into our power. Okay. 7654. Right at the solar plexus, 3rd layer. This is like a big stop sign. It's not allowing you to get stuff done. So there's another fear entity in here. So we're going to use a black flame right at your solar plexus to transmute that attachment. Sometimes fear entities, they will use anger to control you. And anger and fear often work very closely together. Okay, there. So now let's see where your anger level is. 15%. So we're going to go up to the sixth chakra where you have some beliefs that you need this angry energy. Maybe you're confusing it with passion, two different energies. So anger in your sixth chakra out to the third layer. So you're using anger as your power source. So we're going to pull that in and just clear those beliefs that are not accurate. Okay, there. So hopefully that will help. Your anger is now at 0. Please, for the benefit of those who are here, let us know how you're feeling different so that people can know that what we're doing is real, in real time, helping people across the planet. So if you let us know where you are and the benefits or how you shifted and changed your energy field would be helpful to the people that are here, wondering what the heck we're doing here. So we are raising vibrational frequencies. All right, let's see. What does Nessa have to say? Could you please tell me how you see my relationship with my boyfriend, if it's okay, or both of us to be together or not? You have his permission. So what I like to do with relationships is to put up an avatar that represents the relationship. We check the energy like we do running your energy, and so then the relationship space can be more cohesive and flowing. So right now, the reason you have this big doubt is because your relationship space is not grounded. It doesn't have a grounding cord. So we're going to ground this space so that when you step into this relationship space, you can both feel more grounded and connected. There's also no earth energy coming up through the legs. So for those of you who wonder, what is she talking about? What is she doing? The system that I use is a system that's been given to me called the Infinity System. It's outlined in my book, Access Your Ultimate Power, the Blueprint to Infinite Intelligence, available on Amazon. And so that outlines this whole system that we're using here and that you can learn how to use yourself. It's full of illustrations, how the whole system came to be, and it walks you through the use of avatars for your business and relationships and your health. Okay, there. So let's check the rest of the avatar. So as pure source is coming down the back side, it's stopping right at the heart of your relationship. The congestion goes all the way out to the 15th layer. And this is where the 1% would love for your relationship to have a big division. This is what they're trying to implement on the planet, this divisive energy everywhere, including in relationships. So we're going to pull their energy into the core of the heart, and we're going to lift it up and out through the central core of the avatar, so that the 1% is not creating divisions in your relationship. Okay, great. 4. And then there's some more energy right at the root chakra, also out to the 15th layer. So this 1% is trying to affect the stability in your relationship. Pulls into that 3rd layer, where there's also some anger. So let's drop the anger down the grounding of this avatar. You probably have noticed that when you try to be in relationship, that there's residual anger, irritation, annoyance, frustration, and that's what this energy is here. Okay, and then at the solar plexus in the front of this avatar, out to the 3rd layer, this is where it feels stuck, like the relationship's not really going anywhere. So this is where all these doubts are coming from. And so oftentimes, we're in a relationship, it starts to get bumpy, and then you think, oh, that's the clue that this is just not going to work. When in reality, it may be showing you the places in you, additionally, that need to be cleared. I love the mirror effect of relationships. And so whenever you're triggered, there's a challenge, use it as an opportunity to clear the we space. This is what we're clearing here. The relationship is the we space. And also to look at yourself, find out where you are also needing some clearing in yourself personally. And then the circle of reciprocity is clear. So that should help. Let us know, Nessa, how that feels different. And thank you for asking. All right. And here is where you can download the free 20-minute meditation that I was talking about earlier. You need to practice on a regular basis, on a daily basis. And that's where you can get that 20-minute clearing. All right, so we're going to check Cindy, who has a question. She and her partner are in the 21-day program. Check to see if anything is lingering after our morning meta-clearing. Not sure if it is because I am sick, but I have sad feelings, loss of self-worth, confidence issues around not getting a business income off the ground. So another thing you have to remember too, Cindy, is just because we're feeling something doesn't mean something is wrong. We often feel the energies that are leaving. So we're still in the very beginnings of this program. We're only into day, 4? And so we're still in the beginning stages of clearing all the things that are not allowing us to step into our sovereignty and our leadership. So that lack of self-worth, lack of confidence is what's leaving. But let's also check and see if there's anything else that's lingering. Yes, so at the back of your heart, there's some energy out to the 15th layer. So that's that 1% influence. We're going to pull it into the heart and then lift it up and out through the central core. Okay, yes, that 1% is especially going after healers, light workers, those who are creating positive influences on the planet. The other day, I was doing a live telesummit, and someone asked a question, the very first question I was answering, and boom, it was like just a massive attack right at my throat. They didn't want to, I say they, the 1%, and that all the energies and influence they use didn't want me to speak up. And so it was a big attack right at my throat. So the powerful messages that we're delivering, this 1% energy is going to influence us or try to interfere as much as possible. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, great. It looks like the rest is clear, but since you're sensitive, that one thing can feel like a lot. So anyway, let us know if that feels better. We're going to be doing clearing business avatars later in the program. So that will also be another opportunity to work these energies. All right, great. Thanks for asking. And we're going to jump over to Instagram with Katie. Oops. It doesn't look like we can highlight the questions on Instagram. She says, hi, Kimberly, please could you check what in me needs clearing or what I need to work on? Okay, Katie, you're grounded, earth energy is good. You do have a worry circle out to the 3rd layer. That's that fear of stepping into your power. So we'll just drop that down your grounding. And okay, great. And then let's see, your central orbit is clear, except as it comes up the front, it's stopping right at the solar plexus 3rd layer. So you've probably noticed feeling like it's hard to get things done. You have to use a little more effort, kind of pushing, chasing, forcing energy. Okay, good. And let the viewers know if what I'm saying is accurate. New people may not know what's going on here, what we're doing. And so it's helpful for them to hear how this is affecting you and if what I'm saying is true. The 15th layer of your aura also congested. That's that 1% energy. So we're going to lift that up and out. Okay, 15. And then the 30th layer, that's where that reptilian energy is. We'll start at the bottom and lift that energy up and out. So what the point of the infinity system is to have a clear energy field from our inner core all the way out to the 40th layer, where oneness exists, where there are no divisions, where there is universal love, unconditional love, and where even though we are all unique, we are all one at the same time. So we all bring our unique gifts. It's like all the facets of a diamond. And when we're clear all the way out to this 40th layer, we experience this energy of oneness where there are no divisions. Okay, and then circle of reciprocity, also clear. So that looks great. Katie, let us know if you feel a difference. That would be really appreciated. It's sort of the exchange. You get a clearing, you let us know how it's affecting you. Okay, good. Lamia, I think this is Lamia from Saudi Arabia. These days I'm willing to give up. I don't know why I hate working and proving my worth in my professional field. I feel lack of passion, also feeling uncomfortable. Can you check the reasons for that? Well, yes, we should, first of all, never have to prove anything. When we're working from that energy, it's working from an energy of lack. Like we're trying to prove that we're worthy enough to get approval, to get deserving. A lot of that energy will be in your heart. So you're grounded, and the first place we're going to clear is right at your root chakra, out to the 3rd layer. And so Lamia lives in a country where women are very much suppressed, have very few rights. And so that fear of stepping into her power is really starting to amp up. And one thing though, is that I remember last time you were on, you were wondering about even getting a job. So now you have a job, but you're not liking the job. So one is to make sure you show gratitude and appreciation for everything you receive so that the universe can give you more of what you're asking for. So let's find out why this job, all it's doing, so the job is not making you feel anything. The job is triggering in you the things that already exist. So this need to prove your worth and value. You live in a country where that is so prominent. Like women are not worthy of anything unless they prove it, right? So let's bring pure source down through your crown. So right at that 6th chakra, out to the 3rd layer, this is where the energy of feeling powerless is showing up. We're going to clear that energy. And so what often happens is the more we step into our power, the more we realize all the energies around us that are trying to make us powerless. And I believe that that's another big part of what's happening. So as we're bringing pure source down through that 6th chakra, so now we're down at the heart, out to that 3rd layer where that proving your worth and value energy is sitting. There's a fear entity in here and a control being, at least one of each, fear entities, 3 fear entities, and 2 control beings. So we're going to use a black flame right in this, right in your heart chakra. And so I have a feeling that, the more that you clear, the more anger is also going to surface. And I think this is a good example of where you use anger, where you would use anger to get things done. Now, in your country, I'm not telling you what to do or what not to do. You have to use discernment and make wise decisions that keep yourself safe. So this is a fine line of listening to, where am I safe? Where do I need to speak up? And clearing all of these energies that make you feel afraid, and tapping into pure source so that you're guided by pure source and you're operating through that, not of your own free will and volition. So then you don't have to worry about making the right or wrong decision if it's pure source. And if you ever wonder, is the guidance I'm getting from pure source energy? All you have to do is ask. It will tell you right away. It will feel good. It will feel supportive. If it feels anything less than that, if it feels scary, unsure, uncertain, don't listen to that guidance. Okay. So as we're bringing this pure source down through the heart, there's still some energy there. We're going to go to the 15th layer. We're going to pull in that 1% influence, very heavy, pushing down the infinite intelligence in your heart, the ability to self-generate love. You're at a phase, Lamia, where you really need to go inward and take care of yourself and get yourself strong before you start going out and trying to make too big of an impact. It feels like your energy field is not stable enough yet. Yeah. All right. So there. Now the energy is moving through the heart. Do you feel that difference? Probably feeling less hard on yourself, less judgmental, like you're doing it all wrong, not doing enough. Yeah. So it's really not the job that's the issue. You're just feeling all the things it's stirring up that need to be cleared. So instead of making the job wrong, we just clear the energies and then notice if things start to feel different. We're going to clear the 15th layer of your aura as well, especially around the solar plexus and the heart. This 1% energy trying to hold down your energy field, your ability to get things done. Holding down that voice at the throat. We're sending this energy off planet where it belongs. And then we're going to clear the 30th layer, starting at the bottom. Excellent. So that's where the reptilian energies hang out. These are the prominent influences creating so much oppression on the planet right now. And then let's clear your circle of reciprocity, which is actually flowing. You're a great giver. You're also a great receiver. So allow the support in. Allow pure source to come through you and inspire you. Let us know how that's feeling, Lamia. And good to see you back here. All right. Noanek. Okay, so great. This is a new person. Love getting new people. In fact, we're going to be entertaining more and more of the new people's questions so that they can also get some help. Hi, Kimberly. I'm looking into opening a metaphysical shop. Could you check the vibration of that? Check my current business and vibration to being 100% self-employed. All right. Oops, did I? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, so you opening up this shop and being self-employed vibrates at infinity, but let's see if you're aligned with it. You are, except in your root chakra. So let's go out to that root chakra, out to that third layer where you are afraid to step into your power. So that's what this opening this shop is all about for you. This is an opportunity for you to practice stepping into your power. Just a second. Okay, great. So that's what our business generally is it's an opportunity for us to, yes, it's an opportunity to make money, but it's really more of an opportunity to look at our spiritual growth and evolution. So let's put up an avatar for your business. So right now, this is the other reason why you're asking the question is it doesn't have a grounding cord. So it's new. It's probably still in the thinking how you're going to make all this work energy. So let's get this grounded. You have earth energy coming up through the legs. And then at the root of this avatar, out to the second layer is fear. So let's drop the fear down the grounding. Okay, great. Okay, good. And Katie is mentioning that sounds accurate, and I do feel lighter and more at ease. So thank you. Excellent. Just a second. Sorry about this. Have to just do one thing here. Hopefully, there. Okay. Okay, so we're working on Noanek's avatar for her business. So now it's grounded. And so in the rings above the crown of your business avatar is where you're going to put all your intentions. What do you want to create? Who do you want to influence? Who do you want to help? And how do you want it to be? So I would hope that you'd also put in here that it would be full of joy and great connections, pleasant surprises, and ease and grace, not a lot of hard work. So we're bringing pure source down through this avatar, through your rings of the avatar, 7, 6, 5. So right at the heart, out to that third layer, there's about 50% martyr energy. So we don't want you to be working really hard, proving your worth and value. Okay, good. So we're just clearing that energy at the heart of your avatar. 4, right at the solar plexus. 2. There's a lot of anger in this right at the solar plexus of your business avatar. We want to clear that. We don't want you to be an angry business person. So let's pull all the anger. We don't want that to be your fuel. We want you to tap into your power and your passion, being pulled by your passion instead of being pushed by your anger. It's way better. Okay, good. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Coming up the front. And then your circle of reciprocity. So that's not, it comes out to about the elbow. So you're starting to get stuff done and then nothing moves. So you need the circle of reciprocity to be clearing so you can implement that all the way. And then allow the receiving. So that left hand is blocked. You're not going to receive what you desire in this business unless you keep this left arm clear. So you can receive the clients and the support you need and the rich resources and all of that, everything you need to run a successful business. So now your martyr is at 0. That's good. So we don't want any martyr energy in your business. Fear is at 0. Anger, still at 50%. Let's clear that. So this is not in your avatar now. This is just in you. Right at the root chakra, out to that 3rd layer where you're using anger to feel safe. What helps you to feel safe is when you use your voice. You use your voice coming from your heart to set those clear, unmistakable boundaries, asking for what you need. And when we feel heard and understood, we have less chances of being angry. If you think about when you get angry, that's usually why, right? We don't feel heard, we don't feel understood. So step into the power of your voice. Excellent. Okay, so let us know if that feels different, Noanek, and that will be helpful for the people that are here. So I'm going to take a quick scan through. And Lamia says, all your meditations are beneficial. I'm glad to use them. It's good. You should use them on a regular basis. And here is the link to my book for those of you who want to know more about the system that I'm using here. So here's Michelle giving us some feedback, which is helpful feedback. Thank you. This was my first time tuning in and receiving your energy healing and clearing, and I felt that change immediately. Excellent. And so have no idea where Michelle is, but obviously she's not here in the same room with me. So I felt light, focused, and stable. I will work on keeping this momentum going. Great. That's the spirit, Michelle. Love it. All right. Let's see. So Cindy is also giving us some feedback. Thank you. Heart feels lighter. Less feeling of sadness remains. I love working with you so much. Always feel better when I do. Okay, great. And Cindy's in our 21 day. So this is great to get the extra help here as well. Just checking in to see if there's anyone else that's in our program. And Lamia also giving some more feedback. Absolutely right. Felt amazing, energized. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to look for some new people here. So Marlise is, she's from California. I'd love understanding and clarifying on what I should be doing for work. I have several jobs option, very conflicted. So it would be more helpful if you could let me know what the options are. I could measure the vibrations of those specifically, because that's part of the journey of discovering what what you should be doing is experimenting. So sometimes when we don't know, like if I weren't here, I didn't give you any guidance or direction. There is no right or wrong job, right? You just go in a direction that feels the strongest, that feels the most aligned. And so while you're posting those ideas, nanny versus professional organizer, great. Thank you for that clarity. So we're going to measure nanny, vibrates at 500. So that's something that you would love doing, but it's not a really high vibration. Professional organizer, now that vibrates at infinity. So here's a really good thing about being a professional organizer when you're looking at it from a spiritual standpoint, is that you're helping people eliminate their baggage, basically. And so there's a way to be able to work with people in addition to just like there's professional organizers everywhere, but the way to make yourself stand out over and above other professional organizers is to come from a standpoint of helping these people let go of their baggage, let go of the things that on an energy level are just, it's just hard to let go of. It's hard to be in the present time. So oftentimes they're stuck in the past, they're holding on to the past. And so a great way to help people get into present time is to there's a way, like if someone is standing here, here's their front, here's their back, is the energy from the past will be here in the back. And all you have to do is help them pull. And so you probably also have a little bit of this as well, which is why I'm feeling it, is and why I'm checking, is being stuck in the past. So this energy on the right, or on my right side in the past, feels very heavy. And so as we're lifting this up and bringing it into present time, above, right above the crown, wow, that just helped a lot of you. Because a lot of you, even in many other ways, are stuck in the past, hoping and wishing that things could be like they were before. We are never going backwards, just FYI, in case you didn't get the memo. And we need to be in the present moment always. So if we're constantly wishing, hoping, and for the past, or for like these people who need your help getting organized, Michelle, is that oh, excuse me, Marlies. Let's see. Marlies, yes, that helping them get into present time. Okay, so yes, so a lot of you were stuck in the past, weren't you? So maybe that feels lighter already. And so this is a great way that you can differentiate yourself as being a professional organizer is, and here's another thing too, this is interesting, balancing the masculine and feminine energy. So people who are not very organized, they don't have a very high vibration of masculine energy. It's the masculine energy that creates structures and logic, and so that's all part of being organized. So let's measure this in you as well, Marlies. I'm sure all of this is not what you expected, right? Your masculine energy is only at 15%. So this is perfect. See, you're helping other people become more organized. You need to be more organized to be able to help them to be more organized. So we teach what we're learning. So let's help amplify your masculine energy, which is not going to make you like a man. It's going to make you more organized. It's going to help you access more of the mind energy and that outward energy that gets things done. That's the masculine energy. So for those of you who are afraid of tapping into more of your masculine energy, we need a balance, 100% of both. So let's see where your masculine energy, Marlies, is lacking. We're going to go into that root chakra, out to that third layer. So there's a part of you that doesn't feel safe to step into that masculine energy, that fear of becoming like a man, all pushy and aggressive. That's what a lot of people think masculine energy is, and it's not. The way we look at and see the men behaving badly on the planet, that's men behaving badly on the planet. That has nothing to do with masculine energy. The outward energy that gets stuff done, the energy of the mind. But the mind is actually in every cell in your body. So that's also an important thing to remember. Okay, so let's see, remeasure your masculine energy. 100%. Great. So now you're going to be better equipped and able to implement this business of helping other people get organized. So let's balance it. Make sure your feminine energy is balanced. Your feminine energy was already in 100%. So you probably already had this intuition that the organizing would be a better option, but you just didn't know how to implement it. So now you have access to more of the masculine energy that's going to help you implement that. And let us know how that feels so that we can all know that what we're doing here is very real. All right. Thanks, Marlies. Yes, a big wow from Marlies. Yes, I agree. You are 100% correct. And great. Loving it. You are so right. I need to be more organized. Well, excellent. I think you're actually going to do really well at being a professional organizer because now you're coming at it from a much more empowered, feels organizing, much more empowered place. So that's awesome. We're also going to take a look at Nick, who is also new here, although we'll be connecting on Thursday in Sedona for Masajati's Crystal Skull event. So I'm excited to let me take a look at you, Nick. So let's see what it is that you're wanting a hello to and the biggest thing that you're working on. So you're grounded. That's great. You have good earth energy, no worry circle. As I check the energy that's coming down the side through the central orbit, it's stopping right at the heart, all the way out to the 25th layer. So this is where fear entities hang out, and a lot of fear about opening the heart, becoming more vulnerable, lives. You actually have 3 fear entities in your heart chakra. So we can easily remove these just by putting a black flame, which is pure source energy. Moss talks about pure darkness, not pure source energy, but it's a pure darkness. So this is how we use that black, dark, pure energy. And so we just turn up a black flame right in the heart, and that's going to transmute the attachments of these fear entities in the heart so that they can't hang on anymore. Okay, excellent. And then it pulls, and the energy at the heart here pulls into this 3rd layer where there's a fear is the word that is coming out. So I'm going to go with that. And where your power, because of that fear, is not connecting to the heart fully. So that heart energy, yes. So you're not able to access the full, your full infinite intelligence in your heart, as well as your ability to self-generate love. So I have no idea of knowing how long these fear entities were here. It looks like they've been here for a while. Okay, good. So I didn't check before, but your heart is now 100% open. And those fear entities are gone. And now that pure source is coming down through that heart chakra so that we cleared something there. Let us know if that feels different. And then as we come up the front, looks clear. Aura also looks clear. Circle of reciprocity, also clear. So it looks like this energy in your heart was the biggest thing you came here to clear. And so let us know if that feels different. So yes, very accurate. Thank you for that feedback. And here's some more feedback. It's a family thing. Yes, my heart is always getting blocked. Yes, very helpful. Okay, great. So looking forward to meeting you officially on Thursday and along with the rest of the group. So thanks for coming on and asking your question. Okay, great. Let's see. Yes, I'm looking for some more new people. This time goes so fast so that it's hard to get everybody in. And Michelle was in Florida. Okay. Okay, here's another new name. Um, Sandhya, what is that one thing that I'm missing which will unlock the good times and remove all the obstacles in my life? Great question. If there was one such thing, I think it's a combination of many things, but let's find the most prominent ones, Sandhya, that are creating this interference. So you're grounded, you have good earth energy, right at your root chakra, out to that third layer. This is where there's that fear of stepping into your power. So let's clear that. We're just going to drop it down the grounding. It's also got a lot of anger mixed in with it. Like, which came first, the anger or the block? They kind of work hand in hand. We're just going to let go of that anger. And then right at the back of your heart, this is a similar energy to what Nick just released. So this is a lot of fear at the back of your heart, fear of being vulnerable, being open, allowing that surrender. And in your case, it's a control being. So we're going to use that same black, pure darkness energy right at the heart so we can transmute this attachment. And this control being is trying to hold down your heart energy so that you can't be in the fullness of your infinite intelligence and being able to self-generate more love out into the world. Yeah, so just turn up that black flame. So the energy is mostly in the back of your heart where you're not noticing it. Most people are not aware of what's going on behind them. So that's why a lot of these influences will come in at the back so you don't notice. It's going to help create more awareness of your full energy field, 360 degrees around you. Okay, great. So input is really helpful about how these shift and changes are helping you. And also as a reminder, I should say this at the beginning, I often forget things, that if you're asking a question here, this is a public platform, so you're just by asking, you're giving permission to use this information publicly. So just as a reminder, kind of goes without saying, but sometimes we have to say these things. Okay, great. So clearing more of this energy at the heart. So that control being is now gone. And your heart, I didn't measure it before. Well, even after clearing all of this, your heart is still closed 50%. So let's open it all the way. You'd think that block would be in the heart, but it's not. It's in your root chakra out to the fourth layer. So still related to the heart, but this is where it doesn't feel safe to open your heart. Like it feels painful, vulnerable, scary. And this is also where it's causing you to hold a lot of anger turned inward, where you're making yourself wrong. And so this is going to help with that. You can stop beating yourself up now. It's not helpful energy. Yeah. So once we can have full access to the energy of the heart, we can start self-generating love, creating that spark of light and just amplifying it, making it larger and larger. That's amplifying and generating self-love, just that imagination. So now your heart is 100% open. You feel the difference? You're probably feeling, you can put it in your own words, but I would imagine, I've noticed this in myself before, that when we let go of all of those self-judgments, we start feeling a little kinder to ourselves, not so hard, not only on ourselves, but on other people. We start to judge other people when we're holding judgments against ourselves. So notice and let us know, let everyone know how that feels different, so people can know that we're doing real things here, really amplifying, turning up the energies on your energy field so that you can be a brighter light into the world and have a greater influence. All right, Sandhya, let us know how that feels. We are at the top of the hour. We're about to get kicked off of Instagram. And thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We'll be back next Tuesday. Be sure to click like, share, get the bell notification so that you can be notified. Tuesday is always a different time, so be sure to click the bell notification so that you get notified when we come on live. We'll also be back on Friday. On Friday, we haven't confirmed this yet, but I was thinking we were going to be doing a one on clearing energetic implants. So this is a new thing that Spirit has brought in. It's not even in my book. That's how new it is. And so how they work, what they do, how we can clear them. We'll be doing a meta clearing on clearing energy implants. So come on Friday. We'll be at 11:11, always at 11:11 for Friday's inspiration. I'll be broadcasting from Sedona, so be sure to join us. And we'll see you on Friday or back here on Tuesday. Check the time. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for all of your input. It's so helpful for new people. And sending so much love. Namaste.